Okay, so this section is going to be some choreography. This is sort of inspired by modern / contemporary kind of style moves. I'm going to start the music on perfect don't mean that it's working. So what can I do? And that will kind of be your intro, and that'll let you know that your part, get ready, it's about to come up to start moving. Okay? But you're not actually going to take any steps on until, cause sometimes, and that'll be your first steps. You'll start at the back, facing the back, okay? And you'll, when the words go, cause sometimes I look in her eyes, you'll do, cause sometimes I look in her eyes, okay? So those steps were step, 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 throw your arms, okay? You're just like, woo, throwing them, okay? So that was, because sometimes I look in her eyes, okay? And then it goes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. So, and that's where I find a glimpse. So that was 3 steps back. So you've thrown forward, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. So you'll take 3 steps back and then open your right arm and then your left arm, okay? And your head is kind of following your hand, okay? Gaze is following your hand. And I try to fall for her touch. You'll do a step that we call a balance, but basically, so you've opened both your arms, you're in this position. You'll step, and you'll step behind and do a ball change. And then you do the same thing with the other leg. Step, step behind, put your weight on the back leg, and come forward. And that's a ball change, okay? And your arms, while you're doing that, if I turn to the side, you'll have one arm above your head, one arm behind your back, and then you're bent forward slightly, okay? You'll go here, and then here. So the whole thing together will be step, back behind, forward, step, back behind, and your arms are switching back forward, okay? And that happens on, and I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was, is the second one of those. So let's do all of that together. I'm starting on perfect don't mean that it's working. That's where I'm going to start the music. Okay. Okay. This is your intro. Step, step, throw, step. There we go. Okay. The next part is said I'm fine, said I moved on. Okay. So said I'm fine. You just got done with this one. You're gonna take this leg that's behind you, step forward and reach. Said I'm fine, and then you'll step forward and reach on the other side. Said I moved on. So said I'm fine, said I moved on. You're like reaching for something, something that's gone, right? Okay, and then the next phrase is I'm only here passing time in her arms. Said I moved on. So you'll do 2 steps that direction. So I'm only here passing time, and then you'll hug yourself. in her arms, okay? And then the last bit is hoping I'll find a glimpse of us, okay? So you're hugging and you're bending your knees, right? You're like, oh, okay. So hoping I'll find, you'll reach with your right arm, and then a glimpse of us will be, you'll like swim your arms back. At the same time, you're gonna go up in your tippy toes, okay? We'll go, woo. So hoping I'll find a glimpse is when you're rolling them back, and then you're going up on your toes, and then slowly lower on the word us, okay? So let's do it all together. And the beauty of this being a video is you can go back and watch it as many times as you want. Okay, until you get it nice and good, okay? I'll do it with you. Okay, this is the entire choreography in a little bit of a wider lens view so you can see it all together. And you can perform it with me at home.
Try